Welcome to YGOH replay. Nibiru 2x spear mode. Let's watch the video.
What's up, boy?
Cat's whining.
Come here, boy. Wanna be on camera? Hey, boy. Say hi, boy. Hi, boy. Say hi, boy. Meow. Hi, boy. Hi, boy. Meow. Meow.
That's Jackie Boy. I call him. Got it from Solomon Great Jackal. That's where I got the name from, Jackie Boy. So here we go. First Nibiru. Nibiru, baby. So make sure you know how to get rid of the Nibiru. The best one is Cerberus Nightmare. Yeah, he wants to go outside with the cat, but it's already 9 o'clock. You don't let him out. He's just a stray cat, you know. So.
What, boy? Eat your food.
Yeah. So we're playing against Fire Fist. Fire fisting the fire, as you can see. I guess I could have waited, but I didn't want to chance him having Appaloosa, So as you can see, we got pretty lucky. We drew 2 spear mode so here first spear mode. Look at that, he still comes back, man. It's crazy how that deck is. So after this, you want to stick around, we'll go play by play. So this video for we'll make it a little bit slower than as you can see up there, frame rate 61 frames per second, so it's pretty quick. And want to know a little bit about the gameplay, we're gonna do it. So this is a YGOPro Piracy, and we'll check out the deck list, and then we'll go slowly but surely. All right, slowly. There you go. Look at that. I didn't use Nibiru and 2 spear mode to beat this guy. This deck is too good. Alright, turn the volume down. And yeah, exit. So we're gonna exit. So yeah. What's up? Welcome to YugiohWithLo. My favorite, as you can see, my favorite card, Gallis. He's been with me ever since it came out. I think 2012, maybe 2010 or 12. I don't know. I think 10 it came out, but I didn't get it till 2012 because it actually came out from a right here from the video game in Europe only. And I remember I was in the LA, Los Angeles, California regional, and I had this deck. It was like a chaos Gallis all monster, and yeah, I was watching the D Summon, D and then SUMMON, his channel. He used to do blog, and he made that deck. So this is always been my this is Mechanical Chaser, but Gallis, every deck I make is always gonna be him. So this weekend was a sneak peek of Ignition Assault, and I pulled really good cards. Well, I bring it to my wife, she pulls them for me. She's the one that pulls them all. So I got this Abominable, the Unchained Soul, and then I got this is the only card I wanted more than Lightning Storm. So Gizmek, Mikazuki, the Nuclear Emperor. And then so I got this guy, Jack A Booran. So that's the reason why I made this deck, and I'll show it to you right here. Let's get this let's get this into a big man mode. So here's the 3 cards that I got. There you go. Yeah, I pulled all 3 of these this weekend. So I got the Jacqueline. Can't really see it because it's the glare is real. The glare is real. Okay, so and then we got the Abominable Unchained Soul and Gizmek. So I do have every card in this deck, and yeah, so got these 3 cards from the sneak peek, so pull really good. There you go. Alright. So now let's get back into where we were. Oops. So now we're going to I think we're going to so here's the deck. I'll put him in the So I'll put it in the description. All the cards and every one of these cards. I can go explain, like some more. So this is pretty much for like beginners. If you I kind of like just want to be casual. So yeah, let's go through it. Why not? So I have 3 Doomking Baleroch. As you can see, I got no zombie world. Spell cards are for pussies, man. Who needs spell cards? Pussy cards. And trap. I don't even tell me about trap. Trap decks. It's all about the monster power, man. Well, yes. Mystic Mind will automatically win. Okay? But so what? I don't know. Kind of like in the game, the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. He says, it's all about the Nord. If you want to go to the pussy magic school, Yeah, even then I play like a I don't know, is my camera right? Let me check my camera real quick. I play like a arrow, bow and arrow. Alright, so then we got, of course, if I had more Jack A Booran, I use 3 of them. Since we don't, so then we got 3 Mezuki, 3 Shiranui Master. So what you do is only problem is I can't search Sukiniro. I wish I could search him. We can't search him. But what you want to do is what I usually do is try to have this in my hand and then have this on the field. I can have this on the field with the Pyramid Turtle. You got Pyramid Turtle and then have this in hand. But usually when I have Pyramid Turtle, I bring Baleroch out. And then I got two Necroface because of him, because of the Gizmek. Because we banish 8 every time. I got 2 of them. So we're gonna run out of steam. So this will power up our Necroface because we have Gizmek. Okay. And then 3, like Turtle, you can get anybody pretty much with the 2,000 or less. I think everyone is 2,000 or less. All the zombies, you can get pretty much every card here. Every one of them is 2,000 or less. Yeah, so I usually get this guy. And a lot of people these days, they play field spell, so it's very awesome. And then or Jack A Booran brings them out. Okay. So then we have 3 goblin. So every time it goes from the field to the graveyard, we search for a what do you call it, with 12,000 defense. I mean 1200 or less defense. I wish I could search this guy. I guess if you want, you could throw a Sangan in there, you know. A Sangan would get him. But fortunately we can't get him. I'm not playing any only Shiranui I'm playing is the Spiritmaster, because if he gets banished from Necroface or from I don't know. What else could we banish him with? Oh, this card, Bolin. When you bring him, so what you do is you bring him, and then when he leaves the field, it gets banished. And then so when he gets banished, you just destroy 1 card. So then we played 3. A lot of people say this is the best card, Uni-Zombie, but I'm not really doing any synchro. If I synchro these guys right here, I would just use Necro, because you can do him and 1 from the hand. So like I said, you want to do him with Spiritmaster, because it gets banished, you know. And 3 Ash. Yeah, this 3 these you can get these right here. Like I said, you get more, but this is pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of him and 6 copies of him. So yeah. And then Nibiru, of course, 1 Nibiru. I used 3, but I don't have 3, so I only have 1. And then 3 Spear Mode. That's that guy. 3 Gizmeks, 1 Abominable, Unchained, and 3 Gallis, of course. And here we got 3 Red Eyes and 3 Vampire Sucker. I never use the first effect, because I got nothing to tribute, you know. Because you could tribute one of their monsters, because when you bring them up from the grave, it becomes zombies. Okay. 1 Link. These could be anything, man. This could be anything. You know, this here, you could take that out for whatever. You know, like I was like Masquerade, Appaloosa, whatever. Those all. But you know, these are the ones I got. All right. So now that we got the deck done, let's go back and see what's up. Alright. Okay, so now we're ready to do it. Alright, so like I said, this is for beginners. If you're pro at this stuff, you know, feel free to skip the video. But if you just want to hang out and check out what's going on, we're gonna do it. Alright, so draw phase. I wonder, I think I won the Dyro, but I usually go second because we have the spear modes. Look at, man, what a good draw, huh? You think like this is brick. If I was playing against a stun deck, this would be bricked. But instead, it's a lot of people like to flex, you know. So alright, standby phase. Main phase 1. It's his turn. So he set this guy. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Raven. Okay. So if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can set 1 fire formation spell directly from your deck. Fire formation spell traps you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. Yeah, so he protects the field spells, but as you can see, he's only 200 attack and 1800 defense. Okay. So then he's gonna end. So then we'll swap over. Now it's our turn. So next player's turn, which is our turn, and we draw. And of course, we only have 1 of this bad boy, and we did draw it. This card is, you can discard 1 zombie monster, special summon this card from your hand. During your opponent's main phase quick effect, that means I could do it, you know, on their turn. You can target 1 zombie monster in either graveyard. That's why, you know, if you play Zombie World, you could take 1 of their monsters. But we're not, because, you know, we're gonna play legit. And special summon it on your field, then banish this face-up card until the end phase. Also banish the summon card monster when it leaves the field. You can only use each of the Jack A Booran once per turn. So yeah, like if you have Zombie World, take one of the monsters, get here, leaves the field, gets banished. So you don't really need to use DD Crow. Alright. So then, standby phase, main phase 1. So use this effect. Pay the cost. I'm gonna pitch Doomking. Alright. And then special summon it in attack mode. Alright. I guess I could normal this too if I wanted to. But we kind of want to play, because I don't know what he was playing. I didn't know what I mean, like when you first go in, he just set. So it could be a Shadow, it could be any kind of deck. So you want to have resources. You don't want to go broke, okay? All right. So now we go battle phase, and we battle. And it flips up. His defense is 1800. My attack is 1500. So his defense is more than mine. So I'm gonna take 18 minus 15, 300. So I lost 300. Yep. There you go. Now main phase 2. End phase. So we go on his side. So his side is gonna be long. Mine's all about 1 or 2 moves. So now it's his turn. Next player's turn. So he draw. So he draw a card. Okay. Standby phase. Main phase 1. Okay. So what he did is, I think he, hold on. What did he do? I think he tributed something. Oh. So he linked summon for Salamangreat Amaraj. So this one is one normal summon monster with 1000 or less, which is this one. He's only 200. And quick effect, you can tribute this card, then target one monster your opponent target one monster you control. It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This turn, when the normal summon monster you control is destroyed by battle while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. You can only use the effect of Salamangreat Almirage once per turn. Okay, so he did this because when he goes to the graveyard, if this card is sent to you from the field to the graveyard, you can set 1/5 formation field. So that's what he's gonna do. So he's gonna use the effect. Oh wait, not swap, step. Okay. So he's gonna use Raven, Brotherhood Raven. And then I'm gonna chain. Remember, because I could do it. I could this is a quick effect. So he's gonna search for a fire formation, and then I'm gonna chain and targeting my Doomking Baleroch. See, chain 1, chain 2, it goes backwards. Okay, so the 2 goes first, so I get to bring my monster out, special summon it, and then he gets a field spell. So I put him here in attack mode because he's 2800 attack. And then chain 1, now it's his turn. He goes in search for a fire formation card. So he went and got a fire formation Tensu. Okay. Yep, he got that. We're only gonna read it when the card's activated, okay? So we don't get confused. So now he plays Dark Ruler No More. This is the same card, one of the 3 cards that came with Nibiru. Nibiru, it was this card, this one, and then the one that banished everything. So this is most expensive. That one was $12. This one's about $5, and then the other one's like $3. So this one says negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage. Neither player can activate monster effects in response to this card's activation. So this is like a spell speed 4. This is like the super poly too, you know, because you can't activate it. So he plays this, and he'll negate my Doom. Oh yeah, he gets banished when I use his effect to bring something out. He gets banished. So he plays that, and then he'll negate all my monsters effect. And then he normal summon the dragon. Once per turn, if you activate a fire formation spell or trap card, except during the damage step, you can set 1 fire formation trap directly from your deck. Once per turn, you can send 2 face-up fire formation spells traps you control to the graveyard. Then target 1 Fire Fist monster in your graveyard, except Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Dragon. So pretty much all the effects are they either reborn something or normal something or special something by sending 2 these cards. But they have a link monster that will let him don't have to pay the cost. So that's what he's gonna do. So he normal summon that. Then he activates, since he activated a fire formation card, now he can use his effect. Okay, so that one makes all the beast warrior gain 100. So now the dragon's effect kicks in. So he set the trap. He sets this one. You see it's got that arrow, that swish. This is a spell speed 3 trap. When a spell trap card is activated while you control a fire fist monster and or fire formation spell trap, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. You can only activate 1 ultimate fire formation Sinto. So this card is useless against us because we play all monsters, so we don't care. Alright. Okay, so you got that. So now this card lets him normal summon another one, because he normal summon, he gets a normal summon again. Usually you only get 1 normal summon, but because of this card, he can normal summon this. And when this card is special summoned by the effects of Fire Fist monster, you can add 1 Fire Fist monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Brotherhood of the First Fire Fist Rooster once per turn. Once per turn, you can send 1 face-up fire formation spell trap card you control to the graveyard. Set 1 fire formation spell trap card directly from your deck. So pretty much you know, they pretty much just work back and forth. It just works, you know, like Todd Howard says, you know, from Bethesda. So since he did that, he normal summoned this, and his effect kicked in. So he's gonna send the Tenchu to the graveyard, so he can set a fire formation card. This one, Formation Tenki. So now he activates Fire Formation Tenki. When this card is activated, you can add 1 level 4 or lower Beast Warrior type monsters from your deck to your hand. All Beast Warrior type monsters you control gains 100. You can only activate one fire formation, tanky one per turn. So this one is very famous from Zodiac days, but Zodiac, you know, got so many cards banned. Nobody really plays it anymore. So now, yeah. So he's going to search for a. He already got these two in his hand. So he's gonna search for Zodiac Whiptail. Yeah, like I was saying, Zodiac. So Zodiac Whiptail, you could target one beast, exceed you control, attach this card from your hand or field. So pretty much you in damage step you can shotgun this under a beast warrior exceed monster, and they'll gain 1200. And then if this is under an exceed, you can banish the opponent's monster when you attack them. So this is very good. You would have like 3Ds and then like go for the kill, you know. But for this deck, I don't know why, because a lot of cards says you can only do like Fire Fist card. It's not really doesn't really get its full potential. Alright, so it starts out with Tanky. Now a Mirage is he's gonna tribute this card to save this card from being destroyed by battle. Which doesn't matter. He did this so he can free up this zone until the you know, like when the next rule comes, the Master Rule 5, where you can do Synchro, Exceed, and Fusion. You can bring them down here without the link arrows. Okay, but for now he needs the link arrow. So he's gonna tribute that, save this one from thing. It doesn't matter. He's just trying to get rid of it. Okay. So you can link for this guy. Now this guy is the key card to this whole deck. Okay, if you have an effect Veiler or impermanence, Infinity Impermanence, this is the card you want to shotgun that. Okay, because this card, instead of paying for the 2 formation cards to do the effect, they can just do it without this card. So that way I don't have to explain it. Okay. So because it says right here, you can only special summon Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Eagle once per turn. You can activate Fire Fist monsters' effects without sending Fire Fist or Fire Formation cards from your hand or field to the graveyard. You can target one Fire Formation spell trap you control or in your graveyard. Return it to the hand and send one Fire Fist monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use the effects of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Eagle once per turn. So pretty much he's going to instead of sending things to the graveyard, because he don't have to, he's gonna return and then he's gonna dump a monster down to the graveyard. Okay, so he's gonna use effect. Okay, so he's gonna return this card to his hand, that same card that he threw away. Okay, to his hand, and then he's gonna dump a monster. So he's gonna do this guy. He's gonna dump the Buffalo, and the Buffalo says you need to send the two for fire, the 2 cards. But because he's on the field, you don't need to. Okay, so you can special summon him. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send those 2 cards, special summon this card from your graveyard. You can do it once per turn. So he dumps this, and it pretty much gets a special summon because of this guy. So you don't have to send anything. Okay, so he gets special summon here, and I don't know if it does anything if he gets special summon this card. Okay, I don't think it does anything. I don't think it has an effect. So I shotgun my Nibiru because that was 5. That was 5 turns. Okay. I shotgun it because I guess I could have waited one more, but see, because he has a freaking, I bet you he has a Nibiru. No, he doesn't. He just have Mac. Yeah, right there. Apocalypsa, Bow of the Goddess. So you could use I know it's only 3 links, but I don't know. I guess I got too excited. I guess I could have waited one more, but I don't know. Better be safe than sorry, you know. So now Nibiru comes in because I have my monster there. So now he gets a token. It's 3,000 defense and 6,200 because. So he is at 17. 17 plus 17 is 34, and he's at 1,000 defense. Okay. 17, so 34 plus him plus 28. So 34. Right, 34 plus 2,000, 64? Or is it 62? 17? Yeah, 17 plus 17 is 34, right? Let me see. Yeah, 34. 34 plus 28. Yeah, 62. And then 2,000 here. Plus 1,000 here defense. That's 3,000. So the good thing about my deck is, if you look here, I'm playing two Cerberus because of that. That's why I'm playing 2, just in case. Alright. So he still got plays. So now he's going to end his turn. He's like, forget it. So see, my Nibiru ended his turn. So now it's my turn.
What's up, boy? What's up, boy? Good night. Good night.
Cat. Alright, let's get back. Get back, Jack. Alright. So now, end phase, he comes back. So now, my turn, I draw. Look at Jackie boy. Jackie boy. Oh, he did eat all his food. I didn't think he was gonna eat his food. Alright. So now, draw. Okay, so I normal summon this guy. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to your hand. Or if zombie world is on the field zone, you can special summon it from your deck instead. Also, in either case, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except zombie monsters. You can only use this effect of glow up bloom once per turn. So since we have no zombie world, because you know we don't play like that. That's why I got 27th place out of what's up, cat? Out of 29 people this past Sunday. 3 days ago. So yeah, so alright. So now I'm going to link summon for Cerberus. Knightmare Cerberus says 2 monsters with different names. So we got this. We got Glow Up Bloom and Nibiru, the Primal Being. And if this card is link summon, you can discard one card, then target one special summon monster in your opponent's main monster zone, destroy it. Then if this card was co-link when this effect was activated, you can draw one card. You can only use this effect of Knightmare Cerberus once per turn. Co-link monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. So as you can see, he's got the left arrow and up arrow, but he's not co-linked to anything. So as you can see, this guy gets a zombie. I mean, I could leave him in there and then reborn him back, which is why, right? When I could just banish him. That's what I'm gonna do. So here we're gonna chainlink 1, destroy that, and then chainlink 2, we're going to banish this card to get our Boolean, our Doomking Baleroch. So now we have a zombie in there. So remember, when they leave the field, it gets banished. So remember that, okay? So we're gonna destroy the token, and then we're going to battle phase, and I hit him for 16. So he's down to 64. And then I'm gonna hit him again for 15. And it brings him down to 49. And then end my turn. So then we go over the other side. So now it's his turn. He draw. Standby phase. Main phase 1. So he normal summon this card. Coach Soldier Wolf Bark. You can target one level 4 Fire Beast Warrior type monsters in your graveyard. Special summon it in face up defense position. Its effects are negated. You can only use the effects of Coach Soldier Wolf Bark once per turn. So he's gonna get somebody out of here. I think it doesn't matter, right? Any of them? Yeah, he can get any of them. So he's gonna use his effect, targeting, does it target? Yeah, you have to target, it says get one. So. And then I chain. So he went chain 1, I went chain 2, and I brought out my Necroface. In your face. So now, chainlink 2, so he gets to bring a monster up, and he wants Dragon. So now Dragon comes up, defense, and his effect is negated. And then he don't care because he's gonna go straight into another Brotherhood of the First Fire Fist. So he's got one in his graveyard, and I think he only plays 2, so he's pretty much extra decks tight. I don't know why he has this. You know, it's useless to have this card. I don't know. He should just put another one this. That's what I would do. Unless he's low budget like me, but you know. So just like the first one, he's gonna activate this card, and he's gonna get to let's see, normal summon. Can return. You can only turn. You can activate. Yeah. So he's gonna play this to get that extra normal summon. So he's gonna use his. You play this, and then he's chained to the Eagle, Brotherhood of Fire Fist Eagle, and he's gonna return this card to his hand. I don't know why he played that first. I don't know why. I guess once per turn you can activate. Okay, I got that. You can target one fire formation you control. Your hand trap and control, or in your graveyard return it to the hand. You can. I don't know why he played that first. It doesn't matter. So he's gonna return the Tenki, so he can use it again to search for another Beast Warrior. So he's gonna play it. Now he's gonna search for. He's got these right here. These two, Leopard and Whiptail. So he searched for a dragon. Search for dragon. And then this one lets him extra normal summon. So he's gonna extra normal summon the dragon. It says once per turn, if you activate a fire formation spell trap card, except during the damage step, you can set one fire formation trap directly from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, you can send 2. See, it says you can send 2, but you don't need to because of this Link monster. Then target one Fire Fist monster in your graveyard except itself and special summon that. So he can do that without paying because of this guy. So then he's gonna use his effect. To bring out Bear. Once per turn, when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can set one fire formation spell card directly from your deck. Once per turn, you can send one face-up fire formation, then target one monster. Because of because of this card, he don't have to pay the cost, so he could just destroy one of my monster. And then if he's in the graveyard, you can send 2 of these cards to the graveyard and special summon him. But because of this guy, he don't have to. That's why I said you have to effect Veil of this guy or Infinity Impermanent. Do something. This is the key card right here. This is what drives this whole deck. This is the weakest link right here. Is this card. So get the link, you know. Pretty much like Trap Tricks is the Link monster. What's that? The Sky Blaster, whatever. It's okay. So when he gets special, I think he gets to. You could send something. I forgot he was in the beginning. If this card is okay, you can use the effect of Brotherhood. Special summon from the graveyard. You can only that doesn't do anything. I think he's probably gonna use it just to exceed. Yep. Use to exceed. Remember, because this is a Beast Warrior, he can use Whiptail now. Now Whiptail is live. Okay. So if he attack, he can throw this in there, and it'll be 3600 and banishes. But I don't think he wanna banish my Necroface. And here nobody cares, you know, about banishing these cards. They're just throwaways. They don't do anything in the graveyard. They get banished anyway when he leaves the field because of his effect. Because of Boolean's effect. So now, actually this card is like 15 or 20 bucks now because of the Salamangreat. The Salamangreat. I have one somewhere. Let's see. Yeah. Because this guy right here. Let me check it out. So right here, let's bring this up. Oh shoot. Hold on. Alright. So this is the Salamangreat. This is the Salamangreat structure deck right here, and their key guy, the Salamangreat Stalio. He got banned. Yeah, so this is the structure deck. Salamangreat. He got banned, so oops. So let's put this back. So now the alternative is this guy. Unlike Stalio you can detach and get a a level 3 or whatever from the what you want, boy? From the deck. This one can only get from when this card is exceed summon, you can set one fire formation spell and trap card directly from your deck. So for Salamangreat, they can't do that because you don't have no fire formation. Once per turn, you can detach. So this is the effect they can use. Once per turn, you can can't see, cat. Don't tell me you're gonna sleep on my keyboard. Don't mess it up. Don't. No. Sleep right there. Let me move this. It's okay. Here. Lay down. It's okay. Lay down. Oh, you want to sleep on the keyboard? It's okay. Here, lay down. There you go. Good boy. So yeah, he just wants to be up here with me petting him. Anyway, let's get back. Yeah. Hi, boy. No biting. No, boy. No biting, boy. Yeah, I don't want to do anything because he might mess my stuff up. Anyway, so you can use the second effect. Detach XPs from the card. You can negate the monsters currently on the field, except Beast Warrior, which you can't. He's not gonna use that because then he's gonna then all the Salamangreat be negated until the end of the opponent's turn. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send 3 fire formation. Oh no, it's not this one. I'm sorry. Never mind what I said. I was thinking about the rank 3 fire formation. Never mind. Don't worry about me. Anyway, so yeah. But remember, you don't have to pay the cost because of this guy. Yeah. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna detach, and then he's going to negate all my my monsters' effect because they're not beast. And then yeah. And then he's setting the fuse spell. So he detach material from this card, negate the effects. That's what he did. And then when this card is sent from the field to graveyard, the fire formation. Lay down, clown. Lay down. There you go. Lay down. Yeah, so I don't know how he got the field spell, but he got it. Let's see. When this card is exceed summon, you can set. Oh, okay, wait. You can set 1 fire formation. Okay, after he succeed, when he XYZ the card, he got this card, and this card says, this card is always treated as fire formation card. Each time a Fire Fist monster is normal or special summon, place 1 Fire Fist counter on this card. Once per turn, you can remove Fire Fist counters from this field to activate one of these. So if he does 2, your Beast Warrior monster attacks his turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage. Okay, and then if he's 6, he can add 1 Beast Warrior monster from his deck to his hand. And 10, you can special summon that beast from the deck or extra deck, ignoring its summoning condition. So you can get pretty much anything that's Beast Warrior. So right now it has no counter on it because he just put it up. It only gets a counter when a Beast Warrior gets summoned. So now he sends it to the graveyard, and remember, when it gets sent to the graveyard, when this card, wait, it says right here, when this card is sent to the graveyard from the field to the graveyard, you can send 3 fire formation spell or trap card you control to the graveyard. Special summon 2 level 4 or lower Beast Warrior type monsters with the same attack from the deck in face up defense. So because of this, because of the Link monster, he don't have to send these 3 cards. He only has 2 anyway, and he couldn't even do that but because of the Link monster, he can just special summon 2 monsters without no worries. Okay, but it has to be the same attack. So he's gonna do that. He's gonna get 2 monsters from his deck with the same attack. So because it's special summon, now he gets 1. Because they come out the same time, he only get 1 counter on the field spell. And then this card, if this card is normal or special summon, you can send 1 face up fire formation spell trap card you control to graveyard. Special summon 1 fire fist monster from your hand. except for themselves. You can target 1 fire formation. You can target 1 fire formation spell and trap in your graveyard. Shuffle it into the deck. Then you can add 1 level 5 or higher 5 fist monsters from your deck to you. Yeah, so if you had Drone Lockbird, now you know why a lot of people are like maining Drone Lockbird would kill this deck. Like, yeah, kill it more than my spear mode, because it would stop them in their tracks. Okay, so yeah, that's why these decks don't win, because Drone Lockbird. So now he's going to do his shenanigan. So then he's gonna get use the effect. He put a and then he normal summon this, extra normal summon this guy. So it doesn't do anything. This guy just protects the field spells. Yeah. So he's just gonna send. You can send any of the Fire Fist. So he's gonna send himself, because he's only like, he's 0 and 200 defense. You know, he's just like a I don't know, throwaway. You know. And then he gets to set a 5 formation, because he tributed. During your main phase, if this card was normal or special summon, this card, you can tribute 1 Fire Fist monster, set 1 fire formation spell trap card directly from your deck. You can only use it once. So he tribute himself to get this out. And this card, we'll read about it when he gets there. Alright, so now he flips it over. Says, when you activate this card, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Discard 1 Beast Warrior type monster, and if you do, destroy that card. All Beast Warrior type monster you control gains 100. So he gets another 100 from here, here, and here. So they're at So they're gonna have 12. Yeah, 1200. So because of this guy, you don't have to pay costs. Okay, so you just when this flips up, you can just destroy one of my monster. So he's gonna destroy my Nightmare. And then he's just going to exceed again. So that's the second one. Second link, second exceed. Yeah. And it's only once per turn, so I don't think he's gonna get his effect. But he will get a counter here. So he's got 2 counter. Is that a soft? I guess it's a soft once per turn. Looks like he's using effect. Yeah. I thought it was only one. I guess it's not. I guess it's per card. I don't know. So now he's setting the Engen. When this card is activated. Oh wait, we'll read it when it gets there. Okay. So anyway, he set Engen, and then now he gets another counter. So now what he did is remove two counter. Says if your beast warrior monster attacks this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. So this card here, if this card is normal, summon, shuffle all banished cards into the deck. This card gains 100 for each card shuffle into the deck, into the main deck. Oh, shuffle into the main deck. So I guess the side deck doesn't count. Main deck by this effect. If this card is banished, each player banish 5 cards from the top of the deck or entire deck if less than 5. So because he removed 2 counters from the spell, and then when he leaves, because I brought him with Baleroch, he's gonna get banished. Okay, because I brought him, special summon him from the graveyard to the field. So his effect's gonna kick in, and this guy's gonna leave and get banished. Okay. But because he used a few spells, taking out 2 counters, my effect's not gonna work. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna let it play because pretty much just gonna kill, take 19, and then take 25. Okay, so now it's my turn, end phase. So now my thing comes back. So it's my turn, stand by. And then I'm going to, since he had 3 monsters, I'm going to spear mode him, which takes my normal summon. This counts as a normal summon, so I can't bring him down even though it's a level 4 or lower. I can normal summon level 4 or lower, but because I normal summon my spear mode, I can't do anything, and I can't use his effect until his turn. But then I have no zombie anyway in there, so I have no choices. And then him, you can't target him for if he's tribute summon, you can't target him or attack him. But then the end of the opponent's turn, he comes back to my side. So I'm just gonna swap over because that's pretty much what's gonna happen. So now next prayers. Now it's his turn. Remember, this guy once per turn, but it's his turn's in the graveyard. But this time he's gonna have to pay the cost because he doesn't have his mommy helping him. Okay, so his mommy is not there to buy him candy. So now he's gonna have to break out his own money to buy his own candy. So he's gonna have to send 2. So he can send either the field or from his hand. But this one's a ritual for ritualing, and yeah, this one's for ritual, and this one's for I don't know, whatever reason. Don't want to bother too much. Activate this card by targeting one set spell trap card your opponent control, which I guess he's finding out that I'm not playing any back row. It's good for back row. So he's gonna send the 2 cards from his hand to special summon this. Since he's not playing any nightmares, he can't get rid of my spear mode because he has no cards. He can. This one you can. It says 2 monsters plus 2 monsters special summon from the extra deck. But since this is from my hand, not from the extra deck. This is the extra deck. You can't use the mech knight either. So now he's pretty much stuck with this, and so I guess I don't know what he's gonna do. Let's check it out. Okay, so he's special that. He's gonna use the effect. He flips this card up. This card is in your great. Okay, so you flip this engine up. When this card is activated, you can fusion summon 1 Beast Warrior fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If this card is sent from the spell or trap card zone to the graveyard, you can target 1 Fire Fist monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use okay, so here, so I don't think there's anything you can do, so you activate that field spell, and that's it. That's all you can do. So we go mode to outside, and now the spear mode's gonna come back outside. Okay, so now we draw. Stand by, main phase 1. Put in attack mode because I'm going to summon Pyramid Turtle. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon 1 zombie monster with 2000 or less defense from your deck. Pretty much every zombie is 2000 or less. Oh, except for him. I can't get him, but I don't want to get him anyway because he's a special summon. So what I could do is I could I could have just like did something and then reborn with this guy. Like if I had something that was like hindering me, one of these face up, what I would do is I would get a Spiritmaster from Pyramid Turtle, get him, because he dies and he goes to the graveyard, because he says when this card is normal, don't worry about that monster from your hand or graveyard. Okay, don't worry about that, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, if this card is banished, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent control, destroy it. So what happened is I'm gonna do this, attack, and then bring Shiranui out, and then attack, and then goes to graveyard, and then when his turn, I'll reborn it with this, and then when he leaves the field, it gets banished, and then I could destroy 1 card. But you know that in this game it's gonna take too long. So pretty much that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna push play because I'm gonna do that, and then we attack, and I take 800, so I'm at 25, and then I'm gonna bring Doom King because you know why not? He's 2800. I traded a 1200 for 2800. Yeah, I remember back in the day when I had Vampire Lord. That's what you do. You do that. You do a creature swap, you know, and then you can and then give him the turtle and then kill the turtle and then bring this out and then yeah. Or hit him with Spirit Reaper so you can take his hand. So then I'm gonna attack him for 815, so that's 23. Yeah, 15. Main 2 and face. Now it's next player's turn. Swap. Alright, he has no cards, but remember he has this guy. He can send these 2 or any 2 that he doesn't need to special summon this card. But watch, this guy has nothing, right? Nothing, because how he have all these cards, he can get a nice big field. You see. This card's pretty much dead from the beginning, because we play no spell or trap. This might as well just be like a dead card. Alright, so here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna draw. He gets a level 5. Says if you activate a fire formation spell trap card, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can special summon one Fire Fist monster from your graveyard, except Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Panda. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Fire Fist monsters. That's why I was wondering why he has those Zodiac, you know. He has so many, those Zodiacs are dead, man. I mean, they can catch you by surprise, but he searches it anyway in the beginning, and I saw that he had a Zodiac Whiptail, you know. So I'm not gonna attack into that thing. Fire Fist monster you control would destroy by your opponent's card effect. You can send one face-up fire formation spell and trap you control to the graveyard. Instead, you can. So he protects his monsters from dying, or him and the monsters from dying, by sending one of these spell cards. Here's another dead card he has right here. Is a Thoroughbred, Zodiac Thoroughbred, right here. Cause you need a Zodiac to pitch to draw a card, okay? But I guess he just uses it for piercing. Because it pierces, so I guess he just used that for piercing. But the first effect he can't use, you know, because he's only playing one Whiptail and then one this. I don't think he's gonna throw, and not that, but he's playing one right here, Tiger Mortar. This one says this card once per turn you can detach one XYZ from this card, then target one XYZ monsters you control, and one I guess one Zodiac monsters in your graveyard. Yeah, I guess he's hoping that, I mean, like, yeah, in a long game I guess he can bring that out and then do the Tiger Mortar and then get him out somehow and put it under one of those. I don't know. I don't think you can get him, can you? I think it's only Zodiac, right? Let me see. You can detach one XYZ material from this card, then target one Exceed monster. Okay, yeah, Exceed monster. Okay, so you can target any of this. Oh, okay, this is the guy I was talking about for this, for my Alright, now we're back for this Salamangreat deck right here. Alright. It's this guy right here. Okay. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, then target one fire monster in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand, but you cannot normal or special summon that monster or the monster with the same name for the rest of his turn. You pretty much get Ash Blossom, you know. But then again, I guess it's better than nothing. So your your Spinny, Salamangreat Spinny doesn't get banished. So I guess, yeah. So this card is like almost $20 because of this guy right here. The Stalio got banned. So he got banned. So this guy, that's what they substitute that one for. That's where they get the other one. But unlike Stalios get the the fire monster from your deck, you know, because what's that? The link to Salamangreat, he gets it from the graveyard too. So all right. Anyway. So I guess that's what you use that for. Alright, let's get back. Standby. Main phase 1. So he's gonna reborn this and send the 2 cards. He send the formation Yoko and formation Ingen. That's the reason why he flipped it up, so you can special summon that. So now he special summon this guy, and then he has to flip a card in order to summon this guy. So he gets that. And then this card says, if this face-up card is sent from the spell trap zone to the graveyard, you can target one Fire Fist monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay, so now because this went to the graveyard, he's gonna get a excuse me. So he's gonna get a the rooster. Okay, to his hand. And then I'm gonna chain my Jack A Booran. So chain 1, chain 2. So I'm going to swap over. I'm going to target my Pyramid Turtle, and that's the only one I have. Only thing sucks is he has to go to the graveyard for me to get anything, but because of him leaves the field, it banishes. So I'm gonna lose out on that one. So now I bring my Pyramid Turtle out and chain 1. So now chain 2. So now chain 1. Now it's his turn. He gets to get a monster to his hand because of Ingen. So now this card. Okay. So now he's gonna use the Tensu to extra normal. Oh wait, forgot to tell you. When I activated this, he chained 1. I chained 2 because I'm activating a zombie effect, and this one right here says during your he comes back. There's a field spell, which he'll come back all the time because they had a field spell right here. But if a zombie effects is activated, I could choose one. I could either negate that effect or banish one monsters from the field or graveyard. So yeah, I could banish any of these from the graveyard, any like key card that he's gonna bring out, but I chose the one on the field. So that's what I did. That's why he's gone. But then this guy comes to his hand, and he's gonna use Tensu to extra normal. So look at this, he had nothing, right? I told you he had nothing. I even banished his monster, and he's still doing things. And I already did spear mode him and Nibiru. Yeah. But like I said, all it takes is one draw and lock bird. That's why you get the draw and lock bird, and then just skip all this nonsense. Alright, so he's gonna normal summon this extra normal. When this card is special summoned by the effect of, so he's not gonna get that because he's normal summoning it. But once per turn, you can send one face-up fire formation spell and trap card you control to the graveyard. Set one fire formation. So he's gonna throw one of these and then set one. Nope. So yeah. So he's gonna use the effect, and now this one's at 4 counters now. Because, for every beast warrior, he gets a thing. So now he's going to set 5 formation tanky, and then he's going to flip this up, and then he's going to search for a monster, and then, because he's using a fuse, 5 formation or Fire Fist card, he can special summon this card. Okay? So that's how he's going to do it. Okay, so he flips that up. Now he's gonna search for this guy. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can set one fire formation. Okay, so he has a normal summon yet. This guy is special from this card, so he has a normal summon. Okay, and then this guy came from him sending the 2 cards. These 2 cards. or no, these two right here to the graveyard, and he special summon that. He's special. That's special. Extra normal, and then now he can normal this one. Okay. So now he's gonna use this effect because he flipped up Tenki. So now because of this guy's effect, he can special summon, and any of these monsters get destroyed, he can send one of these face up card to the graveyard to negate the destruction. So yeah, they got a lot going for him. But like I said, Drone Lockbird is a card, so we'll check out Drone Lockbird. Alright. So now it comes down. Now they have another one, so he's got 5 counters. And I guess when he special summoned, he gets a to reborn something, right? It says you can special summon this card from your hand, then you can special summon one Fire Fist monster from your graveyard. So he special summoned this guy. Alright. So it says 1. That means doesn't target. See, it says from your hand. Okay. Also, okay, you can special summon. Yeah. Yeah. You can see, it says special summon 1 Fire Fist. That means so it's not targeted. So even if I try to like DD Crow or whatever something, any of these cards, he could just pick another one because it doesn't target, which is very, very good. Yeah, things that like even Monster Reborn targets, you know. So he gets this guy out, and then now he's gonna send this card away. Wait, why is he sending this one away? Let me think. If this card is sent from the field to the when he's sending himself to the field card, to set another fire formation. Yeah, that's the same card as before. Remember from the beginning, all the way from the beginning, all the way. Remember, he's the same right there. He's the same guy from the beginning. Okay. Oh no, what's he doing? Oh nope. He's linking. He's linking parking. Okay. He's linking those two for Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Peacock. While this card points to a Fire Fist monster, your opponent's monster cannot target this card for attacks. When this card declares an attack, you can send one face-up fire formation spell trap card you control to the graveyard, then target one monster. So that doesn't okay, this one targets, then target one monster your opponent controls. Place that opponent's monster in the zone this points to and take control of it until the end phase, but it cannot declare an attack this turn. You can only so what he's gonna do is he's gonna try to steal my monster, but then he forgets that you can't attack my spear mode. Otherwise I don't think he would have done that, because I mean all he's gonna do is kill the turtle and make a little bit of damage. Oh, you can't even make a damage because of my spear mode. So anyway, so now he's got 7 counters. Pretty good. So now, oh yeah, now this one, because it went to the graveyard, he gets a fire formation. Yep. So he gets another Tensu. Gets another Tensu, just in case. Alright. So now, and then because of this guy, like he don't have to send nothing to use effect. And then this guy, fire formation monster from deck to graveyard. Okay, so he sent, oh, did he send? Oh, he added this with his effect. He added this from the graveyard, and then he's going to send a monster to the graveyard. Yeah, so he's sending another one. So he added that. I guess there's nothing that he wanted. That's the only one he wanted. This one, when you activate this card, you can target one face-up card your opponent. Okay, so this one's kind of like a one destruction. You know, one destruction card, just in case he wants to destroy something. But the problem is the word target, and you can't target my spear mode. So he was hoping he can take this guy, attack him, he gets banished, and then destroy that with this card, and then you know, make some kind of damage. But you know, spear mode, it's too good. So he plays that, and then he realized that he can't target my spear mode, and he has 8 counters. So he's gonna attack with her and steal my my Doomking Baleroch. So now he's gonna attack my. I don't know why he's attacking it, because I'm at 14, he's at 13. You know, I don't know why. So he realized that yeah. He probably said continue attacking. He's like, no. I guess he saw the 0-0. That's what happened. He see the 0-0 and he was gonna attack this, but since you can't attack my spear mode, you have to attack my pyramid turtle. So he takes 100 for attacking that. So then this guy has to. Why didn't he attack with this one? Finish him off. Didn't matter. Only one of them could attack. So then, because of the Booran's effect here, my pyramid turtle. Otherwise, I would get some something from it. Main phase 2, and then end phase. So we go on my side. So now that he has 1, 2, 3, because this guy comes, but my Doom King comes back to me, and he's got 1, 2, 3, and then this one says you contribute 3 of your own or your opponent's monster. So yeah, so that's the. So he comes back from the end of the turn, and then we go my turn. Then we draw, and we get another pyramid turtle, but we can only get one summon. These are all one summon. I mean, I could do this, and then go into a. I could go into this, but the problem is we have no zombies in the graveyard, so you ain't gonna gain nothing. He'll be at 2300. But then, like this guy, he'll probably steal monsters. You know, he'll steal crap again. Unless I could activate I mean, I could go there. Oh no! If you use this as a synchro material, they both get banished. So I have no graveyard for this guy's effect. But only one way we got is we get double tribute both of these. And go, but then the thing is, when this card points to when this card declares an attack. Okay, so when he attacks, he can take out thing, but when we attack, we take his. But the only problem is he has this thing too. Remember, he could kill us with that. I think, right? When you activate this card, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls. Discard one beast, because he's got that. You don't have to discard. But I wonder why he didn't destroy. I don't know. Whatever. He didn't destroy our shit. So now we're gonna give him a gift of the mighty god card in the tube. So we got no zombie in the graveyard. We got one Nibiru. 4 zombie banished. Didn't get the effect because of his spell. Would have been more banished. And we gave him 2 spear mode. And yeah, he conceded. Yeah. So that concludes the concludes the video. But here's the card I was telling you about. Joe. Joe and Lockbird right here. This is the this format of January 2020. You want to main this card. Okay? If not, a side deck. If a card is added from the main deck to your opponent's hand, except during the draw phase, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of this turn, cards cannot be added from either player's main deck to the hand. Alright. Another good card is Evenly Match. At the end of the battle step, if your opponent controls more cards than you do, you can make your opponent banish cards from their field face down. That's the key word. So they control the same number of cards as you do. If you control no cards, you can activate this card from your hand. So what you do is in your turn you'd go hey, what happened to the card? You would evenly. You would yeah. That's what you do. And they have to banish it down. They can keep one card. Alright, so that's the deck, man. So thanks for watching. We are out. I'm using my OBS. Thanks for watching. Go get your Ignition Assault. Very happy for my pool. Alright. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.